Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Last time where we left off, we had done a bunch of assignments, and now we're gonna go to all our classes today. So, first one I wanted to go to is one we haven't gone to before. I came to the flea market. Run! Oh, Peeves is somewhere here. Go to divination. Same as exact as it's in the story. You go up the silver ladder.
Ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Shoot. Go back up. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, where's the weight thing? Hey, cards. Renzi said this is the most stupid, pointless thing that isn't real. Also, I'm pretty sure this doesn't make sense because divination wasn't here until Dumbledore was there and he made Trelawney there because Trelawney made the prophecy. Trelawney made a prophecy of none can live while the other one survives, while the other one's alive, and that sort of stuff. Whatever the prophecy is, basically the prophecy. The person who defies Voldemort thrice and their child was born in July. That prophecy. But, yeah. So that's the only reason she's it. He sneezed into his tea leaves. That's our first class done.
So nice, so knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for
I've
you.
completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Oh, actually lets me pick power. I see power, I see danger, I see triumph. I'm definitely either picking danger or power. I don't like triumph. I sense danger or I sense power. I'm a goddamn ancient wizard, my guy.
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills.
It sounded way
and you do
more,
seem to possess
sorry
one.
about the mic peak
But
there.
this talk of
Sounded way more,
tomorrow should
like,
not
rude.
divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy
but-
headmistress of your exemplary performance.
If you guys don't get
And
it,
if that
that's
performance
Natty's
is
mom.
any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
Yeah.
Channel your magic towards your target.
Descendo, so, not gonna get rid of Accio, but I would get rid of the Pulse.
You have it.
Let's hit T. So, do this, move Accio here, move the Pulso here, and I still haven't learned any of these.
Now,
I don't know.
why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Levioso! Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Alright, so next class, oh wait, she has something to say to us. See what she wants to talk about.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
How come you teach
I was wondering
divination?
how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared.
Cool.
When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see.
That's nice.
Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes,
Wagadu.
Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled
Wagadu.
here now. I had foreseen such a
Mona.
change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. you would be wise to remember
Very
that the
surprised
consequences
Professor
of
Brown
our actions are
sound like-
complex. And so,
It's like-
divining what is to come is not as
that he
simple as
allows
gazing into
divination.
a
I
crystal
think he would
ball
see it as
or
stupid.
studying the bottom of a teacup.
Seems hard to believe.
I'm not sure I really believe that one can see the future.
We often do not believe in what we ourselves have not seen. I should hope that you will open your mind.
I really will.
You are a student
like
at
Hermione.
Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have
The only
escaped
reason
you
I'm
that
like
we in
Hermione
the
is because
wizarding world
Ferenzi is
are
literally
forever
like, yeah,
navigating the
all the
seemingly
stuff
inexplicable.
Trelawney is saying
Of course,
that
Professor.
he leaves
Now,
hard for
I
you
know
is
that
the
we
most
both
stupid,
have places to
human,
be.
dumb thing.
Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you
Oh,
are
yeah.
a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
If you're wondering why I'm talking about Ferenzi, in the books he became the divination teacher. Now, give me a second to get this demi, guys. We're going to herbology now, teleporting to the greenhouses, baby. But yeah, first divination class, and I already confronted her about it being stupid. Happy. It should just let me auto wait. It forces you to do all this. Give me a second. Oh shoot, the class just started instantly, guys. I was standing right in the place where it starts. Oh, she revived my plant. So cute. There's Everett Clopton, there's Nadios, Onsire, whatever her last name, 9. Professor Garlic! Who the hell is this
How
behind me?
wonderful to see you again.
Talk to you.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
That was terrifying. I almost got hit by the red, but it really doesn't matter. Let's put on
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Use F, V, Q, and E. That is the weirdest.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Yeah, what do you have to talk about?
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
What made you want to teach herbology?
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
That's
Oh
sad.
dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and
So
they
he
could
was just
sense
there
it.
to
Oh, you'd be surprised
be
how
there and get their
perceptive
stuff.
a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Idiot. That's almost comical.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula, and,
He burned it.
well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
Glad things worked out.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the
Would've
herbology
hated that,
professor
huh?
now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Huh. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and
Bye.
remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Wigan trees, I'm pretty sure, are just stuff that has one quality wood, because the bow truckles only nest in one quality wood trees. Oh, here's all the crates she was telling me about. Alright, and then to the next class now. We're gonna go to Kagawa and who's the other person's class? Beast's class. Kagawa and Beast. See you there. I don't think Kagawa is a class thing. I
How
think
did
she's
you
sort of
get
just
on with
a-
those tasks?
That's a level 2 lock lame. Pretty
Madam
easy.
Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear.
Oh, my cat's
Keep
back.
it up, and perhaps one day you'll
What's up,
have a
idiot?
spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever
Yeah.
permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius, pay attention to your wand work.
Jeez. Oh, it's like meant to be like a mountain. That's cute. Ta-da! First other yellow spell.
Well done.
Let's put it on instead of a Leviosa.
I'd recommend that you...
Glacius!
There you go.
I like
Revelio!
Get it quickly.
Ooh, chest. Ooh, what the hell is this over here? Your mind comes how to that as you know, Professor. I'm already you be doing yeah. Just some talking about her joining the school. You know, time efficient, time efficient. Get off the broom, boom, bang. Time, speed run, speed run, speed run.
Welcome, everyone.
Hey, there's a Dury
I
crawl.
see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised,
Dury crawl, he's
none
so
of these
cute.
creatures should be taken lightly.
If you
They
want
are all
fantastic
in their
beasts
own
and where to
way
find them, if you
dangerous.
listen to the audiobook,
Especially if one does
those
not
are
know how
dodo
to handle them
birds.
properly.
And the reason that humans think they're
Now, it seems
extinct is
many of
because
you
we
are
didn't
out
know
of
they could
practice.
vanish like
Let's
that.
take some time to review the basics
There's a
of how
pumpkin
to
in the
care
back
for a
there, too.
beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm
like this
Poppy.
person.
Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly
Look
safe.
at how cute he is.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be
Good
a
thing I'm wearing this
slippery
helmet.
devil.
Yes,
Good thing I'm
Professor.
wearing this helmet.
Here,
I grabbed
you
my
can
cat.
practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Okay. Cutie
You can
patootie.
use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his
Brush.
experience.
He's so cute.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
I have to do that
I think he
manually to
might
my
be
cat.
hungry. Would you mind giving him some?
Lemurs. I wish there was like a thing just for goddamn. I'll fix that later. Here's some food, idiot. So big.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think
wonder,
we can
probably
safely say
chicken.
that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
I want one.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good
my
work,
cat was
everyone.
cleanly.
Now,
you
let's
can
make
hear him
our way
sniffing.
to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you
As you
feed
feed
and
and
groom
groom
them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
So cute. They're so cute. Neasels are basically just magic cats.
Oh,
couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
I'm gonna beat you up. Don't even think of.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Hey yo, I'm downloading the mod where it can kill students and you're dying. Let me kill him.
Those two don't belong anywhere
Where
near
is he?
this
Where is
class.
he? Where is he? Where is he?
Coaches and
Where is
training.
he?
Persephone was on.
I'm sure our beasts are safe here.
Here, let me hit it. Take a brush. Take a brush. Take a brush. They all loving it. Take some food. Take some food.
Her measles really took to you.
Take some food.
They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It
Dairy
appears
Coke,
our
get me outta
time
here.
has come to an end. Now, where
Let
is
me out.
our new student? Ah,
Help!
there you are. I would like...
Move, Gareth. Hi, Howen.
Hello, Professor.
I was playing with the
You
dodo
wanted to
birds.
speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Okay,
Good.
I'm gonna change up my drip.
You
for the
seem
next
to
episode,
understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can
Okay?
play
You
a
gotta love those
vital
two in
role
the
in our
background just
lives.
running.
Some provide us with magically imbued materials.
We're stuck in something.
if
Keep on
cared
running.
for
Keep on
correctly,
running.
Which
Ah!
does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
Nope.
They're
I'm gonna
nearly
kill
as
them.
bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control?
I can control the poachers.
Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can
I'm gonna
on
go
your
pet
own
all
time.
these dodo birds and everything around here. God damn it. Shut up, Poppy. I'm feeding the dairy crawls, the dodo birds. There. Let's see what you want to say. Can I help them move? No. Okay, let's just go talk to... Oh, I did help them move somehow. Yeah, that was annoying me.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I don't know what that
certainly
means.
hope that's a good thing.
I
It's
read
something my
Fantastic
gran
Beasts
and
Where
I
to
say.
Find Them, but I
It
forget
means
what an
that
augury
something
is.
or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind.
Especially if it's a cat.
Actually, in light of that,
I'm the murderer.
someone I'd like you to meet
Ah,
in the forest.
who? Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Please be a centaur. Please be a centaur. Please be a centaur. Andale, Poppy.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Hey, yo.
Really? Well, thank you.
I'm
I
your
think.
first.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having. What do you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
Where?
It really is much better if I just show you.
We running, running.
Don't
running.
worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Just ahead. Ah, we slowed down cutscene.
Stand back.
Hogwarts! Hey yo, Hippogriff! Buckbeak! Witherwing! It's the same color scheme as Buckbeak though.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
Yes, good thing I'm wearing this armor.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Hello, your majesty. Bow. Bow. You gotta love my knight helmet moving. Pet, let me pet, let me pet.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every
Look at
once in
her.
a while.
She's eating so
Bring her
cutely.
pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know
me a
from
brush.
looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Cutie. That's cute. Something's gonna happen to her though. Highwing.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
She's brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
Wonder what it is.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly.
Or they're hosting.
I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're
trying
doing.
to host an auction. Would be good
I think
to-
that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem
Highwing is
undeterred.
definitely getting kidnapped.
Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Bye. That's fun. There's all the classes done. What I'm gonna actually do is right now I'm gonna change my drip. Actually, I'll show you the drip next episode, and I'm gonna go grab us 8 of the moons that I need to grab.
Hello, friend.
Oh, wait. Sorry,
I wonder if you might stop by the 3 broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Any other mail that's gonna come in and spam me? No? Okay. I'm gonna go on an adventure for the moons now, aka just look up a video on them. I will show you me
As I
getting-
mentioned,
you got
my
to
sister
go
Anne
back
misses
to-
Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Alright.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked
Hello, Hamora.
to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you
So
can.
Geek is gonna teach me something about beasts. That's cool. That's cool. I like Geek's gonna teach me something about beasts. You got any more mail?
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been
Oh.
beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Alright. Just got spammed with a bunch of cards. Okay. First demiguise. Goodbye. Doesn't seem like I'm getting any more mail. Let me get all the demiguises. Hey guys. I don't know if I have enough demiguises to finish this quest.
Hello,
but I
Mr.
got a
Moon.
lot.
Oh, greetings!
So.
Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
Actually, I have some moons
I
right now.
actually have some moons for you.
Oh, wonderful, truly. If you bring me just a few more, I can teach you how to improve casting a la Hamora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery.
Shut up. Let's see how much health I'm missing. If I'm one off, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Everyone in here that you could get. Oh yeah, also bunch of quests. So, bruh, one short. Okay, be right back, guys. I'm just gonna get all Hamora level 2.